Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes have done something incredible for Kansas City again, but this time it has nothing to do with throwing touchdowns or winning games. The two football heroes who have dominated the field together for so many years just made a major announcement that has everyone buzzing, and it's all centered around helping the people who have stood by them through every victory, every championship, run, and every memorable play they've delivered to their loyal supporters. The Chiefs just secured an impressive win over the Detroit Lions with a final score of 30-17 in a thrilling Sunday night matchup that kept fans glued to their screens. Mahomes delivered an outstanding performance, throwing for 257 yards and connecting for 3 passing touchdowns while also rushing for another score, proving once more why people consider him among the elite quarterbacks in professional football. Kelce matched that energy by catching 6 passes for 78 yards and leading his team in receiving yards. These two athletes have been the foundation of Kansas City's incredible run of success, and watching them work together on the field is like watching magic happen. They've brought 3 Super Bowl championships home to Kansas City in just 5 title game appearances, which is the kind of achievement most professional athletes can only imagine reaching. But what truly sets them apart is the work they do away from the spotlight when the crowds go home and the field goes dark. Both players have always recognized that fame comes with a duty to others, and they've consistently used their influence to create positive change for children and families facing difficult circumstances. Mahomes created his charitable organization, named 15 and the Mahomies in 2019, and since then it has accomplished remarkable things by supporting children through different community programs and activities. Kelce started his own charity foundation even before that in 2015, calling it 87 and Running, which shares the same goal of empowering young people to achieve their dreams. However, their newest project might just be the most touching one they've done so far. The Big Red Giving Machine is returning to Union Station in Kansas City for its 5th consecutive year, and it will be available from November 22nd through January 1st, allowing community members an opportunity to share kindness during the holiday season in a truly impactful manner. For anyone unfamiliar with the Giving Machine concept, let me explain how it operates. It looks just like an ordinary vending machine, but instead of getting treats for yourself, you're buying supplies that get delivered straight to those who desperately need them. The concept is straightforward yet remarkably effective because it transforms the experience of helping others into something physical and immediate. You might purchase a warm blanket for someone forced to flee their country, dental work for a senior citizen who cannot pay for basic care, winter boots for a military veteran, or food supplies for someone stuck at home without resources. Every single purchase creates a ripple of positive impact, and the wonderful part is that everyone can join in regardless of their financial situation. The Giving Machines have expanded far beyond Kansas City, appearing in more than 100 cities worldwide spanning 13 nations, which demonstrates how this movement has touched hearts everywhere. This season, 9 separate charitable organizations are taking part, ensuring donations reach many different groups of people requiring assistance. Mahomes and Kelce recorded a shared video message to their city declaring Kansas City the Giving Machines have returned, and every contribution scores a touchdown for people right here in our Chiefs family. Visit Union Station and together we can brighten the world. The words were brief but carried tremendous meaning, especially coming from 2 individuals who have already contributed so much to their hometown. The announcement also appeared on Instagram through the Giving Machine. Kansas City account featuring Mahomes Kelce head coach, Andy Reid and defensive standout Chris Jones. The social media post stated, "Hey Kansas City, the Big Red Giving Machine is making its comeback to Union Station." Here's Big Red himself alongside Mahomes, Kelce, and Jones sharing the exciting news. "We're thrilled that these charities will be included this year from November 22nd to January 1st with an early opening on November 18th. Supporters have responded with incredible enthusiasm, already making plans to stop by Union Station and support the initiative. These are the kinds of gestures that show everyone exactly why Kansas City adores these players. They aren't merely professional athletes, but genuine leaders, positive influences, and advocates for their community. Now, if you're loving this heartwarming story and want more uplifting content like this, go ahead and subscribe because there's plenty more where this came from. While Mahomes and Kelce are generating attention for their charitable efforts, Travis Kelce has simultaneously found himself at the heart of different kind of attention. And this situation involves his famous girlfriend Taylor Swift. If you thought Taylor's fans were passionate before, just wait until you learn what recently unfolded. Taylor released her latest album, The Life of a Showgirl, and predictably, her devoted followers immediately began analyzing every single word, every potential secret, and every possible hint she might have included. Taylor has built a reputation for embedding clues throughout her songs, and this record follows that tradition perfectly. Actually, this might be her most fearless work to date. The words are more revealing, more bold, and certainly more mature than previous releases. Fans quickly recognized that this version of Taylor is completely comfortable being in love, and she's expressing those feelings without any hesitation. One track, specifically titled Wood, has sparked enormous conversation across the internet. The lyrics are undeniably passionate, and Taylor's followers have been analyzing non-stop, attempting to identify the inspiration behind the song. The track contains the verse Redwood Tree. It ain't hard to see his love was the key that opened my thighs, and yes, it's exactly as provocative as it sounds. Listeners instantly began theorizing that the song referenced Travis, and the speculation only intensified from there. Then a TikTok video surfaced that caused absolute chaos online. The footage captured Travis Kelce entering the stadium tunnel, and the moment aligned flawlessly with that precise lyric from the track. Suddenly, supporters had what they considered concrete evidence that Taylor was singing about her boyfriend. The video exploded across social media within moments, and Taylor's fans everywhere were completely overwhelmed by the apparent connection. People began suggesting that Wood was Taylor's playful reference to Travis and his swagger both during games and in his personal life. The entire situation turned into a cultural moment, and the TikTok footage was viewed and shared countless times on every platform. This is precisely the kind of frenzy that Taylor's audience loves, and truthfully, it's impossible not to feel the excitement. During a recent conversation with Jimmy Fallon, Taylor discussed the story behind how the song developed. She mentioned it actually began from a wholesome idea, and she genuinely doesn't understand how it transformed into its final version. We started creating together, and somehow we arrived here, she shared while laughing. It was a casual comment, but it only fueled fans' conviction that her relationship with Travis inspired the composition. The combination of that video clip and those lyrics has generated an absolute whirlwind of theories, and social media cannot get enough of it. Whether Taylor planned for any of this attention or not, she has once again demonstrated that nobody creates mystery fascination and internet madness quite like her. And this time, Travis Kelce finds himself directly in the spotlight alongside her. The whole episode perfectly illustrates the incredible power of Taylor's fan base and their passion for finding connections between her art and her real experiences. This is part of what makes her such a compelling creator. Each album feels like solving a riddle, and her audience cannot resist working through the clues. Meanwhile, Travis is managing all this extra attention with his typical relaxed confidence. He's accustomed to public scrutiny thanks to his football achievements, but being connected to one of the planet's biggest music superstars brings an entirely new dimension of celebrity. Still, he appears to be embracing everything with grace and having fun with the experience. Ultimately, both Travis and Taylor are experiencing peak success in their respective careers right now. He's crushing it during games, and she's shattering milestones with her albums. Together, they have transformed into one of the most discussed couples anywhere, and their supporters absolutely love following their journey.